Hello everyone, gshock here, and today we're gonna have a look at this vintage G-Shock watch. Came in gray with orange accents and a little bit of maroon color strap over here. So this is the GL-100 V-8T. This one was released in Japan back in the year 1999, making it like already 20 years old, probably around there. So what makes this watch special to me, and the reason why I grabbed this for review on the channel, it is because I found this in mint condition. This watch is not as interesting as recent release models, but since I don't think I will be able to grab this thing again in the future in this mint condition, so why not share with all of you guys how it will look like today. Just in case you find this out there, at least you could use this video as a reference to compare what's good and what's not. There are several versions of this out there, but I believe this is the most weirdest. So let's have a look. On the side, you'll see it came with this orange button, similar to one of those in DW-004 model. You'll have this shock absorber at the bottom. It does feature the Nexus type of construction. The bottom part is just basics with G over there, protection over there, and another protection over here. Obviously, this is to protect the watch from the back impact. You'll see G shape over there, and the back plate will state that this watch operates on casio 2226 GL-100, water resistant 20 bar, and Japan Y. So this is indeed a made in Japan G-Shock watch. And if you look at the back right now, you'll see that it came in a two-piece cloth strap. Unlike the regular model that I reviewed before, usually it came with a singular strap like this. So that is the number 2 reason why I grabbed this watch at the first place, because I believe this is the first time I review a vintage model that came in this two-piece cloth strap. Interesting. So if you look at the front part, it does feature similar nylon strap at the front. This is a stretchable strap down there, so you could wear this on a bigger glove or over your sweater jacket, since this is indeed was made to be used for I believe to be for skiing or snowboarding, because it has the G-Lide over there from the G-Lide series. And this, since it features this cloth band, and the metal part at the back is protected with this resin part, making it much more comfortable to wear during cold season. So since your wrist or your skin not gonna touch that cold metal part, so that's pretty cool, right? And since the strap is two-piece, it not gonna appear as thick as compared to when you're wearing a singular piece strap like this. That's pretty nice as well. And if you don't like the strap, that's okay. You could always change it to a regular 5600 or 6900 strap, because they are indeed feature similar adapter size, so you are good to go, and it will look like a normal watch now if you're wearing this during summer season and all. I mean, the strap's not as expensive anyway, so why not? But if you want to wear the original strap, this is how it looked like. They have a velcro part over here, small one, and this leather, I believe to be band keeper. I believe to lock the velcro into place after you wear it, so that this part won't come out, or when it's hit to something, it won't just open up like that. And it does feature a stitching with G over there on top of this leather, which is incredibly rare. And G-Lide again over there, pretty thick. This part have no writings at all. The nylon part will have G-Shock and shock over here as well. I think, yeah, there it is stitched together in there very, very nicely and very solid. This type of strap, even though it didn't appear as good to the eye, but it is the toughest type of cloth strap that you could find out there. Although you'll have your NATO strap, your Perlon strap, your Zulu strap, but this is still the toughest in my opinion. I mean, just look at it. It features 2 layered. So that's as far as the watch body construction, the strap, and everything that you could see from the outside. So let's have a look on the inside. What else that this watch could do for you if you're gonna be purchasing this, since the price will start at 15,000 Japanese yen. It's still affordable. It does have auto light function with, I mean, everything was already being written down on the watch face over there, so you shouldn't have any problem at all figuring out how to use the watch. It is indeed a really simple operation. So press the smoke button, will return to home timekeeping. You'll see it have this graphics 3i on top. Unlike the DW6900 model, this 3i actually serve a purpose. You're gonna be using that as indicator in the stopwatch or the countdown timer mode. So in this case, it's just gonna synchronize with this seconds count over there. So at the home time, you'll see date and timekeeping. That's pretty much it. You could turn on the auto light functions that this watch have with this upper right button. Press and hold it and tilt the watch. It will glow in green colorway. There you go, greenish, bluish, something like that. But basically with afterglow of 2 seconds, so that's pretty cool, right? So, and next thing you'll have in here is your stopwatch, which already currently running. Start this. It has a range all the way to 24 hours and precision to 1/100 seconds with split time function, and you could reset. Stop and reset to 0. Next mode will brings you to the countdown timer, which also have 24-hour range, and in here you can see that the graphics will move backwards now. So if I stop this and reset it back to 0, it will fill in. So that's how it works in this countdown timer mode. Start it again. 1/10 precision. Press mode button again will brings you to alarm mode. This watch only have a single alarm with signal. You can see that indicator being placed at the top part. There you go, over there. Barely able to see it because it's blocked with this thick faceplate, but there you go. And back to home timekeeping. So one other thing that makes this watch special compared to other models on the market, for example, I have this guy. This watch looks the same. If you look at the digital display part, you can see they are exactly the same, especially the time display part. Look at that, the shape exactly the same, the eye is exactly the same, but this 2i was used differently. This has some sort of valve going on, but basically they serve similar functions as indicator in the countdown timer or the stopwatch mode. This is from the DW-6900, by the way. Yes, 6900 has several variations, in this case 1557 module Japan C. So there you go. 6900 has several variations, although this is one of those that is not so popular, but also being made to be as a surf timer. And this guy was snowboard timer, and that makes this guy to be special a little bit more in the sense that Casio made it to withstand -20°C of temperature. That is as for the digital display part, so it will keep on running even in cold weather. Pretty cool. So that is how the overall function, build, and construction, and some of my thoughts and opinion about this watch. Now let me wear the watch, remove my Frogman titanium model, which is incredibly big. But if you compare it side to side, right, the length of the watch, of how it will appear on your wrist, is roughly the same. Except this one is, acceptable because it is resin and it is Frogman. So let me wear it like that. So if you wear the strap, you'll see that it will end up looking with the long shape as well, similar as you're wearing a Frogman G-Shock watch. But if you look at it on the side, since it didn't have any strap at the bottom, it looks like a normal watch as far as the upper part. At the bottom part, however, there you go. I mean, if you look down here, you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6 layers of strap. Obviously the watch gonna look thick, but again, I have to mention that Casio made this to be used as for snowboarding, for that type of sports where you're not gonna be placing the watch right on your wrist directly anyway, so you're most likely gonna wear it over your glove, which is much better, which you couldn't do on basic models. And I believe that sums it all up, all the things that you need to know about this specific G-Shock watch. I hope you guys found this video a little bit useful, informative, and entertaining. Thank you very much for watching. This is Chef, and